alley-oops coming off the backboard. Me and Boogie Belushi and Aykroyd. These rappers give me the blues, oh brother, I'm that boy. And looking back, I've been breaking my back for it, but it's my turn to drop now. Connect four, it's swept floors. Competition is just yours. I hope that they taking notes. They hope we didn't keep score. I beat the beat up bad like it asked for it.
I don't walk off camera. You gotta cut this, but I gotta fart. I've been holding this bitch. You gotta cut that out. I have to fart. I've been holding that bitch. Music is like just. It's a. I don't know the word to say. If I want to say it's touchy or it's weird or it's something like. But when it take over me type of. Like I might not think about music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It might not be on my mind. And then I don't know, maybe like recently, right? I wasn't thinking about music and then I just heard a beat.
Uh-huh.
I was watching something and the beat came on to the song.
Right.
And before I could let the first fucking part of the fucking song come on, stop that shit and went found that beat.
Yeah, we probably because like no that is because bro, literally I tell this nigga Bug all the time, bro. Like, bro, when it's one of them ones that I'm finna get off on for real, like 3 seconds maybe of that shit needs to play
And
before I know. It's like that's it, bro.
Yeah.
That's it.
And it's crazy because music could not be on my mind at all. And I could just hear a beat and immediately it's like, oh nah.
Right.
Or like, right.
Package.
Or a better example. A lot of times my friends send me music. I probably don't normally listen to that shit till a couple days later.
Yeah, right.
And right, like lately, everything you've been sending, I'll listen to it once I get it.
Yeah.
Because it'll make me think about music.
Right.
Make me think, all right.
That's why I sent it to you.
Maybe I should.
Because I know I'm gonna send you some shit, you gonna hear it, and it's gonna make you wanna write.
Yeah, it make me feel that way. Like, man, I'm about to write some shit.
Yeah, that's why
I'll
I've
at
been
least
doing
start
it.
freestyling to it. Like,
That's why I've been sending you more shit lately. Like,
yeah.
nigga, I'm here working. What you
Yeah.
got? What you cooking, son?
You gotta do some shit, man.
Gotta get that pen working, bro.
Nah, nigga gotta do some shit for sure.
Cause I really feel like I've worked myself into understanding exactly what space I want to occupy.
Okay.
And I know how to attack it. Like, I know how to attack it perfectly. So now I'm just fleshing it out. Like, little stuff like we was talking about earlier, like the tagline and shit like that.
Yeah.
I understand exactly how to create the character. Because that was the thing that was holding me back in the rap shit for so long, right? Is that I didn't want to play a character. And
Okay.
that's not what this thing is. Like, you have to, in order to make yourself palatable to enough people for you to make the amount of noise that niggas like us
You have
feel
to.
like we should make, you know what I'm saying? You have to figure out a way to boil who you are down into its true essence and its core values in order to make it digestible to people so they'll open the door and then you can start fleshing out the rest of what these core values are into their side pockets and their little things. But you gotta, in the beginning, figure out how to boil it down to what is the core values that I want to emanate into the culture.
Right.
When a person looks at me. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly what
Like, you gotta figure that out. And like, I didn't see it that way. I just saw it as playing a character. And I didn't see it as packaging tightly and neatly what I want people to understand about what I'm doing.
It's actually, that's what it is a package.
Exactly.
That's exactly
bro.
what it is, a package.
Exactly, bro.
That you want to put together to present.
And once I got over that hurdle in my mind, I was like, oh, I know exactly how to do this. And I know exactly how I want to do it. Like, yeah, it all makes sense now. So now I'm just fleshing it out.
But I feel like I never knew who I wanted to be.
That's a thing.
And I think now I'm more okay with just accepting just being myself.
Right.
Like all this time, I was trying to find out who to be instead of just being regular me.
Right.
Just being good at what I'm good at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly it. That's exactly it.
I look at people like Nas, like, right? I was talking to somebody the other night, and we was just talking about our top fives and blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
And I was telling him, right, like, even with Nas' catalog not being as deep as a lot of other rappers' catalogs that I like Kanye got a better catalog to me.
Yeah, of course.
But I do think Nas could rap better. But then
Yeah.
I'm like, Nas's story starts with him being a prodigy.
Mm-hmm.
It starts with him being younger than everybody and being better than everybody.
Yep.
What made him become legend was literally just his talent and skill. He never played a character. He just was Nas, always was himself.
I can't
You
say
think
that
he
though.
played a character?
Yeah, because Nas, throughout the eras, like, the character has evolved and has changed, but it's like a person who's not a rap fan in the ways that we are a rap fan,
Mm-hmm.
like, they'll think of Nas and they'll think of like a couple things. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's not like this broad canvas of like you'll get lost in. It's like, oh, I can't figure out how to identify. Nah, it's like when you think of Nas, like there's certain core values that you think of. Like Nas represents kind of a different side of the Jay-Z coin, but like that high level black excellence rap.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree with that.
So it's like that's what I mean by the character, not necessarily like literally a character.
a role.
But literally boiling it down.
He still has a character.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know
like,
what you mean.
yeah, like
that is his character. Him being the young prodigy who was from the projects. Blah blah blah. That's,
and the excellence of the
of the sport,
of the skill. That's part of his character. The way me and Boog have a lot of these type of conversations is we liken it to sports or basketball because that's just what make the easiest sense and the easiest correlations. And the way we look at it is like, bro, every nigga got a game, like got their game. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you was to pick a player off the top of your head, we could sit here and have a conversation about their specific game and the way they approach the game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I mean by the character is like, what's your game? Like, how do you approach the game? Like, when people think of you, how do they think of your approach to what we doing out here? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you a finesse nigga? Are you a back to the basket nigga? Are you a shooter? Are you a mid-range assassin? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Are you just a 3-and-D nigga? Are you a Patrick Beverly, like kind of like Swiss Army knife, do everything kind of guy, but not necessarily at the highest levels? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I know exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Nigga
had to figure that out.
That's a good damn. Because I wouldn't call myself a Swiss Army knife.
Nah.
That's crazy.
Right. It makes you think about it in a different way than you've thought about it before. And it makes it a little bit easier to kind of like, okay, damn, what is my game? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can kind of get to that thought a little bit easier when you put it in that kind of context. That's why I love, like...
I do think that I'm more of an upfront, aggressive rap, though.
Okay.
I do know that about myself. It's more, right? Because you got some people who ride the beat. You got some people who just flow.
You got some people who catch the lazier pocket. And some niggas who in front of it.
Yeah, and I think I'm an upfront, aggressive kind of guy.
Right.
And then I still think I have my days or times where I fall into a pocket.
Okay.
But I do know that I'm more of an upfront aggressive rapper. Because I heard someone speaking about that, like in rap, like the type of ways people rapping, expressed what it's like for people to be rap more upfront and aggressive.
Right.
And you, right? You're not an upfront aggressive rapper, but you do. You do it a lot.
Right.
It's not you, because you got so many different styles that you do.
Right.
But you do it well.
Yeah, yeah.
You could rap that way as well, and you do it a lot, but not all the time.
Yeah. The way I kind of have started to see my game, like, is more in the sense of a score, like a mellow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not out here to do everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not out here to necessarily play defense, which is like what I would call playing defense is like the real super technical side of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, my raps are technical. I'm technically sound, but that's not what I'm out here to do.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
focused
yeah.
on that. I'm here to get buckets.
Right.
Like, and however I gotta get a bucket.
I'm a
So,
walking bucket.
Like, however I gotta get a bucket. So it's like I can give you so many different styles, but it's gonna be in my signature bag. It's gonna look like how my moves look, whether I'm hitting you with a turnaround fadeaway or I fucking come down in transition, give a nigga a quick cross up and punch that bitch. Or however I'm getting a bucket, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all gonna look like my game,
Sean Marion.
and that bitch is going in.
Like Sean Marion.
Not like Sean Marion.
What you mean? It's gonna look my way, but it's gonna do what it's gonna do.
Nah, cause it ain't gonna be ugly either. It's gonna be smooth.
I don't want to walk off.
You're not
camera.
gonna be like.
I don't want to walk off camera. You gotta cut this. But I gotta fart. I've been holding this bitch. You gotta cut that out. I have to fart. I've been holding that bitch. Oh yeah, that was nice. Damn, I got the mic on and shit. Hold on, I can't walk back because I don't want to trail it.
Oh man.
What'd you say? Oh damn, it's still on me.